There was a rumor going around you're supposed to play Jason in a Supernatural episode, and it got nixed because of copyright. Do you know anything about this?
I did. I mean, it was actually on my IMDb page for a while that I had done that. Play Jason in a Supernatural episode. And I think it was because they were going to use some footage, is all it was, of one of the movies. They were going to somehow incorporate it into an episode. But they never did, as far as I know. But, you know, there are so many rumors that go around that, and it ends up, even on IMDb, it said I was going to be doing the stunts for Deadpool, and I've never even talked to them. I don't know how those things start, but they also said I wrote a script once, and I can't write for shit. That's why I'm not writing my own book, right, Mike?
Hey guys, my question is for the panel. I'm back here.
Hello.
My question is for everybody. I wanted to know what your advice would be for somebody aspiring to become an actor or stuntman, that kind of thing.
Just do it. Act.
Persistence is really is I think one of the biggest keys. You have to keep at it. It's something that you have to do every day. If you want to be an actor, you have to go out and actually seek work every day. And not give up on that, and don't listen to anybody that says no.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, because we've all heard, you know, you're crazy to try and do this, and it's not going to work out. And for me, it just made me, you know, even more determined to do it. But it is something that you really have to work at. It's not going to happen overnight, almost never. And, you know, I starved for a long time just trying to do stunts, so.
I would also add, you know, those of you that can, get training, take classes. You know, even though a lot of actors say that they don't have any real technique, the truth is they do. There's a way to think about how to get the job done, and when it comes down to it, acting is a job. It's a profession, and so it requires technique, and technique requires training.
I would also say do it at whatever. Is this for you personally?
This is for my son.
Okay, how old are you? 17, okay. Do it at whatever level you can do it, whether that's high school, local amateur theatre, any level at all. Examine your motivation very carefully. If it's got anything to do with making money and fame, go and do something else.
Right, that's true.
The figures are generally something like 95% of the membership of the Screen Actors Guild of America is out of work at any given time. And if you look at the figures for what members of the guild work averaged out, it's very depressing. You need 3 things, I think. You need good luck. I don't think there's any actor who's got the break who hasn't been lucky somehow. Right place, right time, or wrong place, right time. Or you never know. There's only one rule, and that is there aren't any rules. You need good health. And then thirdly, and we can all think of examples, I think, that will prove my point, that this is optional, you need talent.
That may be first and foremost. And then you can learn how to use that talent, and that's really kind of what I meant when I said training. Learn how to use your talent. Know that you have it, and then learn how to use it.
But, I mean, when I said act, I meant get involved in church, like Doug said, get church, community theater, whatever. Just do it. Don't think about it. Join a group.
And if you're doing it like in a a school play or something like that, and you're really enjoying it, and having a good time, and people are telling you you're good at it, stop and think about whether you would be able to do it on a wet Tuesday evening in February when the last thing in the world you want to do, you know, is go and put somebody else's clothes on and pretend to be somebody who never existed and you know, speak words that somebody else wrote for you to say. Because that's where it is the job.
Right.
That no matter what mood you're in or whatever else is going on in your life, if the calendar says you're filming today or you're on stage at 7:30 tonight, that's what you're doing.
I have one more little tidbit. Also, if you go to a good school, or you get involved in a community of actors, it's a pool that will resonate out. There's a chance that you may be working with somebody in a community theater who 5, 10, 15 years from now will be a director or a star in a TV series or something, and you will have known them way back when. It may pay off eventually. You know, so you never know where, in New Jersey or New York, upstate New York, you may be, you know, working with somebody who may benefit your career down the line somewhere, if you keep that personal relationship going.
I might just say, I haven't said anything because I don't feel like I'm in a position to give any advice at my age, but yeah, but I obviously got a part on True Blood, and I don't know how it happened, but boiling all this down, it's all about doing it, having fun with it, and being sure that you really love doing it, and then at some point you'll be in the right place at the right time and luck will strike. Because that's what you need. You need some luck, but you need to have fun with it, and you need to do it in order for that.
If it ever becomes drudgery for you, do something else.
I'd like to add one more thing about talent. Seriously, go up to New York tonight. There's probably 5,000 very talented actors taking dinner orders tonight. You know, it's not all about talent. A lot of, you know, it's an out. If it was a simple formula, everybody'd be doing it. You know?
I have a question for the whole panel. First, I have a statement for KANE HODDER. My personal favorite Jason moment is when in Friday the 13th Part 7, you pwn the bitchy blonde chick with the axe. I just love that moment.